Hi there. In this video, I will give an overview of the Epic panel and team configuration. First, I want to show you a brief example about what is possible and then show you how to configure it. So let me switch to a different Jira environment, which already has demo data in it. Here is a Scrum board of a team. On the left side of the Scrum board, there is a panel and it's currently labeled Program. If I click on it, it opens up and you can see different issues. So what's new here and what does this panel do? First of all, this panel is known as the Epic panel in Jira, and with Agile Hive, we can control this panel and define first the name of the panel. And then we can define which issues are displayed in this panel. Why are we doing this? The purpose is that a team can see all the different, for example, art issues they are working on, and then they can drag and drop their stories onto the parent issue. And the cool thing about this is, if you're using boards, if you're using Jira standard epics, this familiar approach in Jira is still available, but it's put into a safe context. A great thing about this panel is that you as an administrator are able to define specific boards. For example, Scrum boards or also Kanban boards. And which boards this panel should adjust and also in what way. And not only can we set up the issues here via a JQL, we can also use the different colors and we can also click, for example, on one of these issues. Let me do this. And as you can see here, it behaves exactly as the standard panel. All right, so now let's go back to our empty environment here. And let's create a configuration for our first group of boards, because we want to provide a new configuration for our teams in our Art1. We had Team Cyber and Team Appinville. And now we want to adjust their boards. And to do this, I will create a new configuration here in the custom Epic panel configuration. So to actually open this up, please go into the administration again. Go to Manage Apps, and then click here on Configuration beneath the custom Epic panel. That is how you reach this view. Then click on Create New Configuration. And in this panel here, first of all, enter the name of the panel that everyone can see. And since we want to display program issues, we can define this label as Program. What we can also do is name it. For example, Art1 Features. You can name it however you want. Make it as clear and unique as possible. So I will stick with this name and then define it with the JQL. The JQL will help define which issues should actually be displayed in this panel. I want to see all the issues of my project Art1. This is it here. And as you can see, we have an autocomplete, which is always very helpful. And then we want to provide specific issue types. So I recommend to use issue types, then features, and enablers. This is the most common configuration. What we don't want to see in our planning board is, for example, objectives or risks or maybe other things unrelated to planning. And what I also recommend is to use a status category. We want to display only issues that are in the to-do and in progress status, because everything that has a done status, we no longer need. So we will just exclude everything that is already done, like this. Now let me show you the JQL here. So the status category is done, and the JQL is now ready. Next, we want to apply this configuration for certain boards, and in our case, it's Team Cyber and Team Appinville. This configuration will be applied to the selected boards. Next, we want the hierarchical link between a team issue and the art issue to be established. To do this, please select Agile Hive link for the hierarchical link type. Inward is the correct link direction, and the backlog name backlog can stay selected. Next, hit Create. And now you can see that a new configuration has been added here to our list. Let's take a look into our art and teams. I have one problem right now, and that is my environment is empty. There are no issues in it. So I will quickly create some issues. To do this, we can click on the Create Issue button. I'll create two feature issue types called Feature 1 and Feature 2. To demonstrate this better, I will also create some story issue types. Now we have some issues. First, we will go into the Team Cyber. On the left sidebar, we will go into our backlog view. And now you can see also on the left side here that the configuration already works. The panel is already overwritten with Art1 features. This is what we inserted into our configuration. Also, we can already see the two features we just created. What you can do from here is assign colors. I can also drag my story and drop it, for example, into Feature 2. You can see here, Feature 2 is the parent of this story. So this is what you can achieve with this custom Epic panel. One last comment on this. You can also use this for higher levels, not just the team level. It is also possible, for example, to have a Kanban board on the art level and see issues from the large solution project. I'll show you how to do this in the next video.